I think this is beginning to shape up like Celebrity Jam was, to be honest, because I think with celebrities, whatever level they're at, once they start getting into the same field, particularly one that's arrived later, like Meghan has done. I mean, this is Gwyneth's territory, isn't it? I mean, she's been doing this for years and years and years. And then suddenly there's this newcomer that seems to be getting a lot of the attention. So it might not be true, but I want to believe that it's true. And I absolutely love the fact that these mega wealthy celebrities, these women that have got every success, that they live in these wonderful homes, they're getting locked into this battle to see who can adopt the Waynetta slob chic look the quickest, who can have the most bare face, the most crumpled clothing, look the most casual. I absolutely love it. So I hope it's true because it's going to make what is otherwise a reasonably boring experience for people like myself that don't want to be bothered to make little buns and sit and ahhing over bananas and things like that. It makes it a lot more interesting and feisty. And I wouldn't be surprised. And I have to say, as a body language expert, Gwyneth's first facial expression in this new one, it looks very knowing to me. I mean, it's what's called a body language aside to the audience. She really does lean in, doesn't she? She's got the raised eyebrows, which is a look of superiority, that sucked in lip that creates a kind of smug smile. And to me, I would love to read it as saying, right, okay, guys, this is how you really do it. So I love that first look. And then, of course, you've got the Meghan mug. You've got the similarities with the dog. We've got the same music, etc. I That's a lot of coincidences, but with Gwyneth very much seeming to put across the look, this is the original and the best, and this is how you really do it. She also has got this kind of reverse snobbery look as well, which she looks as though she is alone in her own kitchen. She looks as though she has just propped her camera up to film it. She's not even bothering to speak. Whether her pajamas have been ironed, crumpled to get that look for her, but it's very much that just got out of bed look. And I think that all of that, it's a kind of snobbery in terms of, no, this is basics. This is how this is a really unmade up face going on here. And we know that Meghan, because we've seen them, she's got an entire Hollywood camera crew in her kitchen. So it's almost a competition between what looks like real reality filming and unreality filming that we've tended to get with Meghan. We have to say it's friendly because there's nothing worse than this assumption that two women are going to be fighting immediately and there's going to be some sort of evil scheming going on there. But there is another degree of snobbishness going on there, I think, to a certain extent, because Gwyneth is a genuine Hollywood star. Meghan was in Suits, and we know that Meghan she married pretty well, but in terms of A-list pecking order, I think Gwyneth would see herself as being much, much higher up. And I think to a certain extent, Meghan's almost adopted, she's got almost gone back to her roots now, hasn't she? I mean, she initially went out to America and it was very much, I am royalty and this is but now she's gone back to her old tig days. She's gone back to doing all the things that she used to be doing before she left. So she's kind of dropped her own status in terms of celebrity. And so she would be fighting Gwyneth a little bit on that particular arena of I'm the bigger star than you are. And I'm sure that both of them, they're much too nice people to even bother to do that. But come on, let's hope they are. I want, because now I want to see Meghan fighting back. I want to see Meghan's next prop for her show. I love that there is a bit of an edge, and I don't think we'll see it from Ms. Sussex, but I'm getting that slightly more sassy look from Gwyneth, I'm afraid.